Today on Shop Nation. Okay, so the thumbnail and the title probably gave it away, but yeah, we're moving. Hey, what's up guys? I'm Travis, this is Shop Nation, or I guess what used to be Shop Nation. That is right, I'm in the process of packing up my shop because we are moving. But Travis, you had such a cool shop, why would you move? I know, it's really tough to leave this shop, this house, Texas in general. It was a really tough decision for both me and my wife, but ultimately it comes down to an opportunity to go work for a great company in a different state. Now we definitely didn't take this consideration lightly, and after a lot of thought, we have decided to relocate from Texas to Ohio. Yes, so I'll have to learn what snow is and how to drive in it and what to do when it piles up in your driveway. I don't know. But the biggest change is actually the shop situation. So obviously, Shop Nation took place in this single car garage at my home, and we've gone from a weird dude in a backwards hat, fast forward to today, to a weird dude in a forwards hat. No, but there's a bunch of shop progress as well. And the progress in this location, unfortunately, has to come to an end. But that means that I start a new chapter in a new location. However, because we're relocating to a new area, we're actually moving into a rental house. And that means I will not have a dedicated shop for about 1 year. Now I'm obviously devastated by this because I've grown so used to just having everything at my fingertips, but I think it might present a unique opportunity for me to kind of step into the shoes of most of you who are working out of a 2-car garage and sharing your shop with a car and a spouse and kid toys and whatever else piles up in there. So I've already got some ideas of a compact sort of shop that can be pushed against the wall and out of the way when you don't need it, but can kind of come out and do all the things you need it to do. So I know that's only going to be temporary for me, but I think it's going to be a cool challenge to operate in a space that's not purely just a shop. Now it goes without saying that moving in general sucks. Anyone who's moved before knows just how much it does suck. But moving a shop really sucks. Everything is heavy and big and doesn't really fit in boxes very well, and just takes up a lot of space. So we do have movers coming that are gonna help me move all of this very heavy stuff, including everything you see here, cabinets, workbench. So yeah, about that. Wasn't able to take the workbench, but we'll talk about that here in a second. Obviously tools, the lockers, everything. So that's gonna help. And their truck has a lift gate, which is gonna help even more. But if you're moving your shop by yourself, you better have some nice friends. Including this behemoth.
Well, at least the good news is when you build it, you put wheels on it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine trying to move that without wheels? That'd be a bitch.
So on top of packing up our entire house, I am now packing up the entire shop and ultimately just finding a bunch of stuff that kind of piled up over time and that I don't need anymore. So local friends are benefiting from all the wood stockpile I've had on hand, and I'm having to figure out how to package everything else. There's been a couple of revelations that I've had as I'm disassembling and taking stuff off the walls that I spent so much time making. The first one is, why in the hell did I make the entire cabinets out of 3/4 inch plywood? Woo! They are heavy, but I'm hoping they won't break in the move. If they do, I guess I gotta find 1-inch plywood? No, that'd be dumb. No, but really it just reinforces the point to me that if you're gonna make anything, whether it be shop furniture, furniture for your house, anything, take the time to do it right. Now, right might not be heavy as hell, 3/4 inch plywood everywhere, but it'd be really easy for me to say, it's just shop furniture, it's good enough. And then when you come to a point where you have to move or you have to do something different, you're gonna wish you didn't. So anyway, I'll step off my soapbox, but that's definitely something that I've come to appreciate. I guess at the time I didn't appreciate because it took so damn long, and now they're so damn heavy, but ultimately they're really solid built cabinets and shop furniture that I can move without having to worry about it falling apart. So because this rental house is just a 2-car garage and I won't have a dedicated shop and room for all this stuff, the vast majority, probably 95% of it, is gonna go into storage. So it's gonna be sitting there alone, in the dark, doing nothing, until we figure out exactly where we want to live and what we want to do. But my intention is to have another shop, either this big or even bigger. I'd love something bigger than this. So you will see a resurgence of Shop Nation where all of this stuff gets put back into a shop and used as it's intended. But I'm gonna miss having access to all this stuff. So as I'm packing up the shop, I can't help but think back to where we started and where we've come. And then that ultimately brings me to gratitude for being able to grow Shop Nation into what it is, and for all of you kind of coming along with me. I really do appreciate it. It's a ton of work, but it's a lot of fun. And the cool thing for me, honestly, is seeing you out there building workbenches and cabinets and wall organizers, and even just taking my ideas and morphing them into your own. I think it's really cool. So in this video, I wanted to make a point to say thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for contributing, and thank you for continuing to inspire me as I go forward. Now, this is not a funeral for Shop Nation. Shop Nation's not dying. It's just changing a little bit. So as you can see, I had to leave the workbench in the shop, and this broke my freaking heart. I know you know how much time I've spent on that thing and how much I like it and how much I use it, but it was gonna end up costing me $3,000 extra just to move the workbench. And I love it, but not quite that much. So long story short, the moving company we used are terrible at their job and severely underestimated how much stuff I had, even though I gave them a very detailed shop tour video of my shop detailing exactly what I have and what we had to move. Turns out that wasn't good enough. They showed up with the wrong equipment, didn't even have a big enough lift gate to get the workbench on the truck, so I had to make the tough decision to leave it behind. The good news though is that it actually went to a viewer of Shop Nation. This is a guy that I met in the town that I live in randomly in a Chuck E. Cheese who recognized me as being on Shop Nation, and so him and I had a quick introduction. Fast forward a year to this point, he now hears that I have to leave my workbench. He reaches out to me, says, hey, I'm building out my shop. I would love to have the original workbench. Him and I worked out a deal, and now it's in his shop. So kind of bittersweet. I wish I sold my workbench, but I know it went to a really good place, and I know he's pursuing his own version of shop greatness. So kind of a win-win, probably best case scenario, but the moving company still sucks. I really considered naming this moving company and telling you all that they're terrible and not to use them, but I've decided against that. I'm gonna take the higher road, although we had a severe disagreement and they basically took no responsibility for their error, which caused me to spend way more money moving and having to leave my workbench. You know, life goes on. So I won't do business with them anymore. They won't contact me. All is good in the world. We'll just keep moving forward. So that's really it. I just wanted to give an update. We are moving, so things are hectic. I'm gonna try and stick to my 2-week schedule of releasing a video, but I hope you can understand if the next one is delayed just a little bit. But I'm excited to get back to building projects, this time with a new challenge to fit in an even smaller space that has to also serve as a garage. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not, and we will see you guys on the next project in Ohio, in the new house. See ya.
Don't smile.
Thanks for
Like and
watching
subscribe.
Shop Nation. Say Shop Nation.
You will not. Peace out, Texas!
You would not be a good actor.
Oh, are you crying because we're leaving?
You forget your lines.